believe you lost me for a second there, guys. Tech guys are just working on it. Hopefully you didn't miss me too much. His 9-ball patch was coming a little bit loose there. I'm always surprised when left-handers wear the patches on the left side, to be honest, because that's where all the movement is on the cue arm. And if your patch does come off and hit a ball, it would be a foul, whether it moves or not. He's got to cue this super centre, because not often you see people bridging up when they're on top of the rail using the normal bridge, but he's managed it and he will be going through 3-2 up here with this 9-ball. More games to come today for you. There's another round at 5:30 and then again at 7:15. We'll have winners qualification matches at 7:15. We're not sure who's going to be in them yet or who's coming, but there is a terrific game that I've just spotted, and hopefully they're going to put it on the stream. It's Victor Zelensky against Petri Mäkinen. That will be an excellent game if we get that one. If we don't, well, you'll still be able to enjoy it on all the other tables being streamed, so don't worry, you don't have to miss a ball. You can watch anyone you want. If you had 11 computers or devices, you could watch all 11 tables. Good break from John Morra. Unlucky though. He's going to have to push. I was just wondering whether he might push to a jump, but yeah, and he has pushed to a jump. Not interested, says John Morra. Grab your air rush. Feel free to go airborne. Have this one on me. Fixing the angle in his mind. It's all going on. Jump cue is out. Extension has been called. What a shot, John Morra. Absolutely perfect on the 3 as well. Well, if that was in Hanoi, I think the roof might have come off the building. Terrific shot. Nicely cued with low left on the cue ball. Good stuff from the Canadian. Nice angle on this 5 to stun over for the 6 into the same pocket. Good to watch Johnny Morra when he's cueing well. Has a very, very good cue ball. And that's one advantage of being able to play with both hands. There's probably no one better in pool actually, playing wrong-handed, so to speak. Could even be up there with Ronnie O'Sullivan in snooker in terms of being able to play ambidextrous. Good run out this from Mr. Smooth. Levels it up, 3-3. Rack 7, coming very, very soon, guys. Don't go anywhere. This is getting interesting.
Number 7, Mr. Nuutinen to break. Tied at 3.
Juuso Nuutinen breaking off full square against John Morra. First round of the inaugural Taom MaxRack 9-ball Helsinki Open. We've seen a few dry breaks. There's another one. And the thing is, unless you play on the Matchroom WNT tour, then you probably wouldn't come across this break very often. So it's not one you'd really practice. Okay, you'd get put a bit of practice in just before the event, but it does take some mastering. I think I heard the referee say push out, so now could play the 1 ball back down by the 9. Cue ball will be held by the 2 ball for the hook behind the 7. Well, we've already seen one great jump shot from John Morra. I think we're going to see another attempt here from the Canadian. Changed his mind. Well, he is jumping, but he's going to jump with the break cue. A lot of players are doing this now. Round and round, the one ball goes. Where she stops, nobody knows. Juuso will be very happy where it has stopped. And he can just draw up the centre of the table between the 3 and the 7 for a nice position on the 2. Another interesting matchup I've just seen for 7:15 this evening. Riku Rompinen against Mickey Kraus. Max Eberle will be taking on Francisco Sanchez Ruiz in the winners' qualification. Now, has the cue ball gone far enough? Looks like it has. Long just off straight 5 ball. Low on the cue ball, draw just by that 3rd diamond down. Hit it perfectly, didn't he? Don't go awkward over the 8. It has slightly. Quick glimpse at the scoreboard and the shot clock on his way past. Well, that's a decent shot, and he's going to move ahead once again. At 4-3. Oh dear, wow, he did slide in. Thought for a second he'd missed that. But no problem with the 9, and it goes, and he takes the lead once again at 4-3. Just looking at a few other matches coming up for you later. Dennis Grabet from Estonia will be playing Greece's Dimitris Lukatos. It's another one to look forward to. Dimitris went very deep in the Maldives Open recently. Got beat by his good friend Alex Kazakis in the quarterfinals. And Alex Kazakis will be up against fellow Greek Christos Davitas later on this evening. Mika Räikkönen is up against João Grillo from Portugal. All these games coming coming up later on that I'm describing. One ball down. He has a look at the two. Not much he can do with it, just a safety. Clip off it. Two ball over on this back rail. Cue ball up somewhere by the four ball. Oh, he doesn't like something. Didn't play it well. I think he talked himself out of that. Now there you can maybe see Jonas there playing in shorts. Well, he never got his luggage. And they don't know where it is. There's been a few horror stories, hasn't there, of lost luggage and lost cues, broken cues. Ever since 9/11, you're not allowed to take your cues onto planes anymore. Strangely enough, I've seen people taking violins and guitars and saxophones and all sorts. I mean, somebody playing the violin badly, that's enough to injure anybody's earlobes, isn't it? I remember learning violin at school. Our neighbours hated us. Even my own parents hated me. There's no weapon worse than a violin played badly. Back to the pool. Beautiful shot. That's unfortunate. Where's Whitey? Whitey is straight in the side pocket. Well, it was a beautiful shot to make the two. Good chance here to go 2 racks clear for the Finn. I was asking how to pronounce this young man's name before the match started, and I was told you pronounce it exactly the same as a very famous Greek drink, but with a J in front of it. He's just finished a little bit straight on this orange 5. Now this, surely he's going to play it into the top left corner. He's not going to be playing it into the side. Digging down as well. This is missable. there as well. Great effort. Still has a good shot at this though. He'll be going for it. We haven't had a heel yet on this table. This is the second day. I've got a feeling, not that tonight's going to be a good night, I've got a feeling this one's going heel. Almost halfway there, and we're at 4-4. John taking a quick break, and we're going to do the same. We'll be back very, very soon, guys, with rack number 9. Here's Johnny. I've always wanted to say that. I just had to. Juuso breaking off then, all square. Who's going to get the advantage as we enter the second half of this match? Yeah, the break's been a problem for both of these guys, hasn't it? Made a ball but didn't make the one, and it's no real shot on the one ball, and the balls have gone very funny in this particular rack. Look at those 4 balls in a line over on the left. Safety behind the 5 ball. That's messed things up even more. that's a bad miss. And even worse, he's opened up the 3 and the 6. So this now has turned into a good chance for Johnny Morra. Caught that just a little bit thick. He's going to have to bank this 2 ball. He doesn't mind a bank shot. This is going to be an attempt at a jump bank. Just psyching himself up, ready to play it. In the right moment. Wow, he hit that really quick when he got down, didn't he? He didn't waste any time there. I don't think I've ever seen a technique like that before. Done all his pre-shot routine before he even laid a hand on the table. And as soon as he did, he played the shot. I might try that. Seems to work for Juuso. Oh dear, and then misses a sit-up. John. Both players just starting to miss a few now. Bank shot is on again. It was a strange rack, this one, from the beginning. From the break off, all the balls kind of went awkward. Just finished slightly straight on this, so can just draw back a foot or so. Doesn't want to come back too far. And now just a stun off the side rail back to the centre of the table for the 8 into the bottom right. Played that very thick, slight miss-hit, which means the cue ball hasn't gone to where he wanted it to go. He's finished short on this 8, still expecting to get it. I think this will be the first time that John Morra has led in this match, if he can take this 8 and 9. I'm fully expecting to now. does. Johnny Morra leads 5-4. We've had 9 racks in this race tonight. Still trying to find out for you guys who is our 5:30 match. Still not had it confirmed. Keep an eye on the Biliardi 247 Facebook page. All the info you need on there. There's also the website www.biliardi247.fi. If you go on there, there's everything you need. All the info, the prize money. Alex Kazakis in the building, just to my left. In good time for his next match. Recently became a father of twin daughters. He says one of them's an absolute angel, the other one's a devil. 2 totally different personalities. He's really enjoying fatherhood though, especially the no sleep. Lovely fella, Alex Kazakis. Side-to-side safety from Morra. Gets the job done. How do you like the colour of our seats? They're nice, aren't they? Look. Blend in beautifully. Needs a bit of luck. He's got it. Now he may have to swerve around the 5-ball here. Lots of right hand spin. Just catch the rail and flick the 2-ball in. So lots. Oh, he's going for the jump cue. This surprises me. Maybe the swerve is just a little bit too much. Oh, second jump in a row. Look how he's played this. Oh, this is brilliant. Tremendous shot, John Morra. Okay, the 2-ball was over the pocket, but he had to control the cue ball. That was the hard part of it. Played it to perfection. Just has to miss the 6-ball. I think he's okay. He's thin enough. Oh, he came round the back of it. He almost clipped it, didn't he? This is almost like an exhibition rack, this one. It's coming up with all the shots here. His cue ball has been very good. exhibition continues. A lovely bank shot. Just wonder if he would just speed up a little bit sometimes, get some more of that fluency going, because he does cue so nicely. Does expend a lot of energy on every shot, John. And in long tournaments, it takes a lot of doing. Draw stun across the face of the 9 for the 8 into the same pocket as the 7. And the 9 ball into the same pocket as well. Well, he doesn't mind a bit of one pocket, John. Last 3 balls into the same pocket, and he will now lead 6 racks to 4 after trailing for most of the match. He's now opened up a 2-rack lead. Salto Comino, without his cues or clothes, has taken a 7-4 lead over Janne Huutonen. Kasper Matikainen on the hill against Cliff Castellane from Belgium, 8-4. The reigning Finnish 9-ball champion leads. You may have seen him in action earlier on against Seo Soa. Is also in action. She's 7-3 up against Jonas Launamar, so she's going well on the 1-loss side. This time it's Juuso's turn to take a little break, so we'll do the same, guys, and return with the 11th rack just as soon as Juuso comes back.
Number 11 is the Nuutinen break. Rated by 6 racks.
Just starting to lose a bit of ground now. Juuso needs to get that break working. Hasn't had a lot of success with it so far. 1 to the side is the target. Well, 1 nearly went, 6 did. And he does have a look at the 1 ball as well, and look where the 2 is. So this is a decent chance. Just basically stop the cue ball, just hold it. If he wants to, could draw back slightly just to give himself a better angle to get on the 3 from the 2. Yeah, that's pretty good, isn't it? Now can just run the cue ball down the rail Has to be careful of the 9-ball though. Squeezes it past very nicely. Just what he needs, a break and run. Just played with a trace of right hand English on the cue ball. Just widening the angle off of the rail, leaving himself the perfect angle to get up for the 7. Well, if he's straight on this, he's going to have to go forwards and leave himself further away. He could draw back past the 9, past the line of the 9 that is. Oh, he had an angle to stun over, even better. So this is a good comeback. The little break has done him some good. The little break led to a big break. Got lucky on the 6-ball in the side and then finished dead straight on the 1, and from there he's played some nice positional shots and finishes it off very, very nicely. So break and run for Juuso Nuutinen to bring it back to 6-5. Salto Comino completes his 9-4 victory and goes through. Not easy when you haven't got your own equipment. And he recently changed cues as well. Went over to McDermott, I think it was, wasn't it? I think it was McDermott. Jonas will play the winner of the Babkin Melkonen Mikko Jänti match, and at the moment Mikko is 7-1 up in that, so it looks likely that Jonas will be playing a Finn. That's a good break from John Morra. Look at this. That's just what you need. You notice he breaks right-handed, so then has to go back to the chair, get his playing cue, of course, but he also has to switch the glove to the other hand as well. First test coming up, 4 to the 5. Got hold of that beautifully. Nice shot, John. There's a good angle now. Side rail, other side rail. Perfect pace. Can just drop this in, leave the 6 into the other corner pocket. Forced an angle to get over for the 9. 2-rack lead about to be restored, and he'll be just 2 away from victory. Going to leave you just for a minute or so, guys. We'll be back with the 13th rack.
Rack number 13, Mr. Nuutinen's break. Played by 7 racks to 5.
There has been a theme, hasn't it, of this match. Juuso, apart from that one break and run he had, he has struggled to get the break working. Both players have, to be honest. It's another nice starter for John here, and he's looking to get on the hill. Aiming high on the cue ball, side to side with the cue ball. Starting to find a nice stroke again, John. May play this right-handed. Won't worry about switching the glove for this one. But it is a huge advantage being able to switch like that willy-nilly. There's an expression you don't hear very often. Kind of means carefree. 4 and the 7. The combo is on. And now the 4 should spring slightly to the left, so we'll be playing the 4 ball after this into the bottom left-hand corner as we look. Nudged it very, very nicely. Looking very, very likely now to reach the hill. He'll be pretty pleased with his performance. Played some good stuff in patches. I think John's the kind of player, just takes him a little while to get going. Because he's so mechanical, the engine needs to warm up just a little bit. Needs to grease the joints. Big feature, as I said before, of John's game is the cue ball control. Really is beautiful to watch sometimes. Pinpoint precision. Pinpoint precision position. And he arrives at the hill. Very nicely done. 8-5 the score. Still no word on our 5:30 match, guys. We will let you know as soon as we know. If you want to keep up to date with the bracket, they are all on our Facebook page, on the Biliardi 247 Facebook page. You can also go directly to QScore as well. They're all on there, qscore.com. The schedule, the bracket, everything you need to know. Our referee, Mika Kisiken, just putting the finishing touches to the rack. John just going for a little wander, stretching his legs. That's what I do when I'm on an aeroplane. Get up every now and then, have a little walk around, keep the blood circulating. But the only thing that goes to sleep on an aeroplane when I'm travelling is my legs. I wish I could sleep on a plane. Yeah, and that's the break of somebody who uses this break a lot, and of course he's part of the WNT tour. So he's always using this break, always practicing it, rarely plays other events that don't use it. Just get to the left hand side of the cue ball here. Needs a little bit of luck, hasn't got it, so now a chance for Juuso to get back into this match. No time like the present, needs to do it now, can't afford to lose another rack. Position, no problem here. 3 ball goes into this bottom right hand corner. Options here, can stun round the back of the orange 5 or can just go top. Looks like he's stunning round the back of the 5. Oh no, played it with some just top. Cued it well. Good job I'm not a gambler, because I would have bet money he was aiming low there. But of course, now pressure on every single ball. Cannot afford to miss another one. Well, that is a phone tone. That I've never heard one like that before. If it's for me, I'm not here.
Whose phone is it?
Well, there's 2 phones going off now. Oh, that's bizarre, isn't it? There's 2 phones, a phone fight going on. Who can have the loudest ringtone? We might as well have a dance while we're up. That was bizarre, wasn't it? Whatever phone it was, it's got some speakers on it. Yeah, come at a very bad time for Juuso. Hopefully, because he can keep his concentration. Didn't mean to catch the 8 ball, but it hasn't done him much harm. He's still okay on this. Nobody was admitting ownership to that phone. I think if it was mine, I wouldn't have done also. Anyway, it hasn't affected Juuso. Just this 9 ball. John Morra will have to wait. It's now 8-6. does he attempt the thin contact on the one ball? Bring the cue ball all the way back down here. Tried to get over behind the 3. Well, if he has left the potting angle on this, it's not easy to get back up for the 2. Needs to put a good stroke on this one, John Morra. Don't know what that was. It didn't really play the shot, did he? He doesn't know. Puts his head in his hand. Oh, referee's going to have to keep a close eye on this one.
Extension call.
Well, my apologies. Not for the first time I've mistaken the 2 ball for the 6. My apologies, guys. Oh, that was a horrible quick stroke, but he's had a stroke of fortune as well. But then a stroke of misfortune in the same shot again. Hit that cue ball so badly on the 3. Fluked the 7. Well, come on, John. Let's see an exhibition shot.
Extension call.
3 ball, top right. Draw back with left hand spin on the cue ball. Off the side rail. Down for the 4. Here we go. Hold on to your hats. He's going for it. Oh, he went the other pocket. Oh, where's the 9 ball going? He's fluked the 9. He's fluked the 9 to win the match. Oh dear, oh dear. Well, it's all come to a very, very quick end there for Juuso Nuutinen, but it's not over for him. He will go to the 1 loss side. But it's John Morra who does go through. And we'll be back with our 5:30 match. We're still not sure who it's going to be, guys, but just keep an eye on the social medias, and I'll see you very, very soon. Ta-da, guys.